Hello everyone, we've got Kyle and Dad joining you here on this beautiful Monday morning. So today we're gonna go on a trip, do a couple cool Disney things. We're gonna go try to get some cookies over at Gideon's, which we haven't been able to get to. For those that don't know, there are two Gideon's locations. One is at Disney Springs, which always has long lines, and a virtual queue on days when it's really busy. And then the other location is actually up in Orlando at what's called the East End Market, which is definitely easier to get into, but we're still trying to get into the Disney Springs location. Yeah, it should be a great day. Hopefully we find some cool stuff. And maybe we'll check in while we're at Disney Springs. So something we were just thinking about, we didn't discuss earlier. So we've both had Gideon's cookies before, right?
At the location in East End Market.
Right, so we've had them from East End Market. What kind do you like the best?
I would say the double chocolate.
Oh, the triple chocolate.
Triple chocolate.
Triple chocolate chip cookie, right. So that's a really good cookie. It's basically a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips and other chocolate. I'm not really sure how it becomes a triple chocolate chip cookie, but it's really good. I've also had the original chocolate chip.
Right. That's
And
also very good.
we've had like it's kind of like a cinnamon bun cookie. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like biting into a
cinnamon.
yeah, like a cinnamon bun or a cinnamon roll. And we had a couple other specialty
Coffee
cookies.
and toffee.
Yeah, the coffee toffee cookie, I think it was called. That was really good. Each month, Gideon's has its own
Specialty cookie.
right. So I don't know what the cookie is this month. I guess we'll find out today if we can get into line, and it's less than 3 hours. The last time we were there, it was like a 3 hour and 45-minute line just to get called back to the virtual queue. So yeah. Anyways, we're on our way there. We'll see what happens. Most people already know this by now, but if you didn't, at the top of every hour, and I think it's the bottom of every hour, Rainforest Cafe at Disney Springs does a little volcano show. So we're going to share a little bit of that with you guys, just for those of you that haven't seen it. Hello everyone, we're just checking back in. So we were successful. We finally got through a virtual Gideon's queue today. We just missed it by moments. I think we could have gotten the back of the standby line, but they did say it was about 45 minutes and we just didn't want to stand in the sun for that long. So they were starting the virtual queue. We just gave them our phone number, name, and initial. And I mean, I think we probably only waited about 45 minutes until they sent us the text back. Yeah. And we actually were in the middle of eating lunch at D-Luxe, which was delicious. We have a couple photos of the food there we'll include in case you haven't seen what they have. But yeah, so they texted us and then they checked in with us because we hadn't showed up. And they're like, please send us a text, let us know if you're not coming or if you are. So we did that and we got through, and we've got the awesome Gideon's box here, and they put some really cool wrappings on the cookies. I don't remember, maybe Kyle remembers. Did they have that at the other location?
No,
I didn't think so. Yeah, like at the other Gideon's, it was just kind of a plain brown box, and it had the stamp, the Gideon's logo stamp on top of it. But now they've got like this whole new design box,
it's like
and
midnight
special wrapping paper. And I took a quick video. The door kept opening, so it was messing up the lighting, but I kind of took a quick video inside. It's a really cool theming they did in there. So yeah, we're gonna head out of Disney now, head home, and it's a pretty successful trip. So we'll check in later. Definitely left it. So for those of you that don't know, there are two courses here. There's the Fairways and the Gardens.
Gardens.
We're playing the harder course because it's a little busy on the other one with more families and stuff, but these are not easy holes. They are very challenging. We'll see if we can take a picture. It's fun, but it's definitely not your average mini golf course. These are seriously long holes. This one we're about to do, hole 2, is 83 feet. So I'm gonna take pictures of kind of the board they give you of each one, and we'll check in. So far I did not do well on the first hole. Kyle did a little better, and we're gonna see if we can get some hole-in-ones by the end.
Hopefully.
We'll see you later, guys. Hey everyone, so Kyle checking in here at the 5th hole. So we did notice, I'm guessing it's because of COVID, but the flags are missing on the hole. So here's hole 5, and it's 109 feet. So he's gonna go all the way up and down and around, and the hole's all the way up there at the end of my club. So kind of give you an idea what these holes are like. Watch Kyle's first shot.
Got stuck over the ridge.
He's right on the other side of that ridge. Good first shot, dude.
Who goes first, me?
So status update, we're on hole 13. This is a par 5, 86-foot hole. Kyle is down by 1 stroke, but he did just get a birdie on the last hole. So here he is leading us. Actually, you know what? I think he had an eagle. It was a par 5, and he shot a 2 on the last hole.
And that's a sand trap.
And that's a sand trap. That's not a good... Oh, it came out of the sand trap. He's in good shape. Let's see if I can hold on to this lead. Hello, everyone. So we're here, 18th hole. All the marbles. Nothing's for free in this family. If you want to win, you've got to earn it. So Kyle's down by 2 shots on the 18th hole.
I need to make up 2 or else.
And it looks like a pretty big one, but it's pretty straight on that sign. So you think you have what it takes?
Maybe. Hope for a hole-in-one and hope you get more than 3.
All right, we'll see, and we'll check back with you guys later. Let you know what happened. Hello, everyone. What a good afternoon, like midday we had at Disney, right?
Yeah,
So,
quarter day.
yeah, we got to do some shopping. That's not really Kyle's favorite thing to do. But that's about normal with a young, almost teenage boy. We got to have some lunch at Disney Springs.
Which was very good.
Yeah, lunch was good. A little salty. Definitely a little salty. I thought the fries were at D-Luxe.
I like fries that are salty, so.
Well, there you go. Salty fries are good. And then, we had an unplanned stop at
Fantasia Gardens.
Fantasia Gardens. Yeah, I knew that they were open. So Winter Summerland is closed currently for refurbishment. So we stopped in to see how bad the lines were. And there was no wait for either course, so we decided to do the hard one because we did see more people on the smaller, like more family course.
That's more themed to Fantasia.
And it is hot and sunny this afternoon, so we figured we'd get in and get out, and hopefully the cookies won't melt in the car from Gideon's. So, yeah, I thought it was fun. Tough course, really tough course. Like, I would not bring smaller kids just learning how to play mini golf there. Like, that's definitely...
Bring them to the gardens.
Yeah, bring them to the gardens. They'll have more fun there, or wait till Winter Summerland is open.
Both of those courses are very kind of easy.
Yeah, much easier, much more fun. I mean, Fantasia Gardens is still fun. The Fairway course is still fun. It's just not as decorated. They've got like classical Disney music playing the whole time. And the holes are kind of themed, but they're pretty plain mini golf holes. They're just really big and very challenging.
If you want team to go to gardens side.
Right. So, yeah, thanks for coming, watching. Hope we had some information you might not have known, or you just enjoyed seeing a little bit of Disney. We try to do some other things. We like mini golfing a lot, so we'll probably do some more mini golfing, some recaps of that. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. As we're still learning and growing while we do this, we apologize So we've played 3 courses now, but for some reason, this was the first one we went to play, but it's going to be the 3rd video we'll post. But we actually didn't take pictures of the holes. I took pictures like they had a sign basically giving the hole a name and describing it, and I don't know. I just didn't think to actually take pictures of the holes. So we'll just post the pictures of the signs describing the hole and kind of leave it at that for this time. And I guess we'll just have to go back and play it again. Just a reminder, so we did the Fairways course at Fantasia Gardens. Disney describes this as a unique golfing experience. The course brings exciting challenge. You can enjoy pure fun on a small scale, complete with water hazards, sand traps, grassy roughs, and dogleg bends that demand skill from the most seasoned of players. 18 beautifully landscaped holes create a setting unlike any other course you've ever played. With that said, so what did you think, Kyle?
I think that they had very good condition over the courses. The only thing that stopped it from being a 10 would be that there were leaves and other things on the ground, which is the only thing stopping it from being a 10. And the thing that took away from them for me was their price, because from my kid perspective, $14 per person does seem like a lot to spend for one course.
Yeah, and I mean, just to piggyback on that, I think it is the most expensive mini golf holes that we know of around here. When they open back up, we're going to play Fantasia Summerland, or Winter Summerland over at Blizzard Beach. But I think they're the same price. Like it's Disney and they charge what they want. Which is fine, but yeah, $14 is expensive. I know I think they do a DVC discount. I'm not sure about annual pass holders if they get a discount, but it's definitely an expensive, time. How long did it take us? Maybe an hour to play. So,
right.
That's a very expensive hour of entertainment. Anything else you want to cover on kind of just your review and your score?
I would say it's pretty average on the rest of mine, but it wasn't too unique. Only uniqueness on the holes was like their shapes and on the map, with small hints to Fantasia.
Yeah, I really liked that there was classical music playing the whole time, and I mean, I'm actually a fan of listening to classical music, so unlike some of the other courses where we went, where they were playing like loud Caribbean type music and whatnot, I think the classical music's nice and soothing while you're playing out there.
Right.
So what score did you give them out of 50?
I gave them a 37 out of 50 because that big price takeaway was a big thing.
Yeah, I think if it was more affordable, they would have been a little higher in your book. Mm-hmm. I scored them a little bit higher. I gave them a 43. They did lose a lot of points for me for price as well. It's one of the lowest price scores I've given, and I don't, it's mini golf. So compared to some of the other places, I didn't think to ask if there was a deal if you played both courses. Maybe there is. I guess we'll find that out because we still have to go back and play the Gardens course, which is more like the traditional mini golf course. But condition, I gave it a 10. I guess I saw it a little differently than Kyle did. The greens, like considering how big the holes are, I thought they were in really great shape. You don't have any patches. I thought it was sad the flags were missing, but I get the flags are gone because of COVID. They don't want everyone touching the flag poles. But it's very unique, like I said. The theming, like with Fantasia and with classical music playing the whole time while you're there. We both enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I did lose a couple points of enjoyment because we had 2 holes where we both had 6s, and we didn't get to finish the hole. So that's never fun when the hole is so challenging that you can't, because the hole is just on such uneven ground that there's no straight way to actually put it in. Like you're always hitting it where it's going to turn at an angle and whatnot. So But yeah, together with our scores, it gave them an 80. So that's B minus. I thought that was solid. That's a good score. And if it was a little more affordable, they definitely would have. I think they could have easily gained another 4 points if their price point was more on par with like everyone else is charging like $10 to $12 here. And Disney's charging 14. So, but you get what you pay for. It was a nice, clean course. I will say one of the things I've seen there that we haven't seen in other places was when we were done. Granted, we think we're coming out of coronavirus, but there was a bucket, like you put your club away like upside down with the grips down into this bucket that we assume was some sort of sanitizing liquid, and you had to put your ball away into a separate spot, I assume, so that they could clean that. So it was nice to see that effort that they were going for to make sure everything was clean and sanitized in between. We didn't see that at the other places, but it doesn't mean it's not happening. It was very in your face. Here, you're going to put it in this bucket to sanitize the club when you're done.
Right. That is very good that they're doing that. Even though you can't see it, it's nice that you're able to know. So you can go in knowing it's safe to use them and not have the chance of getting COVID.
Yeah. So that pretty much wraps up our review of the Fairways course at Fantasia Gardens. Unfortunately, like I said, we only have a picture, like kind of describing the hole. We don't actually have pictures of the holes. I guess we'll have to do another video in the future, but you can still kind of get a pretty good idea from the little clips we did have when we were out there playing what the holes look like from the signs. And we appreciate you guys watching, stopping by. Absolutely. If you have comments, please leave them. We'll do our best to answer any questions you might have. And we thank you guys, and we'll
see you real soon.
As promised, here are the pictures of basically the descriptions of the holes. These are some really long holes. It tells you down by the number. Looks like 5 is
the longest hole on the whole course.
Right, at 109 feet. So that's pretty big for a mini golf hole. And then the shortest is this one, number 8, at 63 feet. Like, that's really long in my opinion for a mini golf hole. But I thought the holes were really fun. Some of them are really challenging. These dog legs that you see, like, they're hard to get around. Some of them, like, they have almost like kind of grooves and
right. And if you go too far over, you'll just land straight in a sand trap.
Yeah, and these traps are like can be very difficult to get out of. But overall, it was a lot of fun. So. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, we're going to go back, play it again, get better pictures of the holes. But thanks for stopping by and enjoying
the video.
Bye, guys.